Hello, everyone. Today we're presenting our project building a real-time AI assistant using Retrieval Augmented Generation or RAG, along with LangChain and Llama. The goal of this project was to move beyond traditional chatbots and design a system that can respond with accurate, up-to-date, and grounded information. So our approach focuses on combining real-time data retrieval with local large language models to improve reliability while keeping costs and privacy concerns low. So why this project? So traditional chatbots rely entirely on static training data, which means they can quickly become outdated. This often leads to hallucinations or confidence but incorrect answers. Our motivation was to address this limitation by designing an AI assistant that can pull real-time information while answering questions. By grounding responses in current data, we can add significantly improve trust, accuracy, and real-world usefulness. So what is RAG? Retrieval Augmented Generation, or RAG, combines two steps, retrieval and generation. First, relevant information is fetched from external sources like documents or the web. Then, that retrieved content is passed to a language model to generate a response. This approach ensures the model is not guessing, but instead is generating answers based on real relevant context. Also, RAG versus standard. The key difference between RAG versus standard chatbots on RAG-based systems is the access knowledge. The standard chatbots rely only on what they were trained on, which doesn't change over time. RAG systems dynamically retrieve new information at runtime. This makes responses more accurate, more current, and easier to verify because they are grounded and in external sources.
Uh, Thank you, Maya. Now I'll continue. So system next is system architecture, high level workflow. User submits a query to the port and DuckDuckGo performs a real-time search on the web, then retrieve content passed as context, then LLM generates grounded response and return to the user screen. Next slide. Technical stack. It contains core technologies. The first one is LangChain orchestrate. It is used for orchestration and pipeline in our model. Then Olama, we used local Llama 3 model execution with 8B, and then the next is DuckDuckGo real-time web search, which searches on the web and retrieve the information and then give back to users. The next thing is Python. The coding implementation was done in Python language. Next slide. Uh, Role of LangChain. LangChain enables prompt, temp, prompt templating, tool interaction, and pipeline changing reusable RAG workflow. Next, benefits of this approach. Key advantages include real-time and up-to-date answers retrieved from the web, then reduced hallucinations, no paid APIs are required, privacy-friendly local execution. Thank you. Now I'll hand over to Reza.
Yeah, thank you, Vishal. As we know, there is no technology. We can't predict any technology is perfect. So we encountered our four main challenges. That is the hardware dependency, legacy issues, search quality, and the context limits. So in the hardware dependency, we need requirements like 8 to 16 GB of RAM. Like without a GPU, the response rate might be slow compared to the system with higher GPU. And the legacy issue is in the local processing is slower than the cloud service. Like we know ChatGPT, though we get privacy and it can eliminate API cost as well. Search quality, Our answers are only as good as what duck to duck returns garbage in and garbage out. So coming to the context limit, the model as the maximum context windows, like long conversation can exceed this limits. Yeah, next slide. Yeah, and here are actual outputs from our system. Like from the first example, we can see like we asked the GPT like example like code words, uh, like we asked like Boston weather received like specific current data like 18 degree Fahrenheit expected like low of 7 degree Fahrenheit, high of 28 degree Fahrenheit with a relevant context. Like we noticed like oh it's not using like old train data, but we are getting like all the live informations from the model, and this is one of our model outputs. And next slide. Yeah, this shows like the technical slide, the actual like terminal section. You can see like the navigation to the project folder, actually the where the project is like the virtual environment, like running the script. So we use LangChain updated their APIs. So our model needs immigration to LangChain Olama. This shows how fast the API ecosystem moves. So the bottom shows a live query processing with thinking, indicating that lag pipeline is action like search, retrieve, and generates the thing. Next slide. Yeah. Where does this matter practically is like from the papers and database for our up-to-date academic information, like anything like the academic like suggestion when we required, we can use this model. And like another thing is like for customer support, like connect to company's document FAQs or accurate like company specific answer instead of generic response. So we can use RAG in this. We can store all the documents and retrieve the required informations to validate the informations as well. And the second thing is the third thing is like the enterprise knowledge base helps employees to navigate massive internal document and policies. And the fourth one is document Q&A, that is the legal, medical, or financial professional queries like specific to contracts or records. And the next slide comes to the conclusion slide. That is the RAG improves so many things by grounding response in retrieval informations. We drastically reduce and provide traceable and accurate answers, and it's an open source and it's cost free as well, and we did not use any APIs, and it has a complete data privacy and a full control over the systems. And once you download the model, there are no zero ongoing cost as well. Like the future, coming to the future announcement, we are looking to integrate a database like ChromaDB for faster response or faster data response rate. And we might build a user interface and connect to the model. So the user will get a very UI where they can browse the interface as well. And coming to the last slide. Yeah, these are like the reference where we grab some data which was helpful for our project. And yeah, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.